The spring school started in 2011. We started by having 2 teachers and with 6 children at a time. It actually started from some of the parents' visions who would like to create a space for the children. And then since then, we start to grow our program and create a learning space. We have 3 big elements in our school, which is the empowerment. We try to empower the teachers so that they can empower the students to grow. And we are really big in creating an involvement process. So we want to include every process with the children, by making the food and doing projects. And what is really important for us is emotional intelligence, that we try to teach the children to be able to express their feelings, to be able to solve their problem in a social conflict, because in this age it's very important that they are able to communicate with each other in a better way. So hopefully by providing these 3 experiences, then they will have the best education that they can have.
What do I think about the spring school? I think it's just awesome. I have 2 kids who go to the spring school. When we first got to Ubud, we looked at all the different schools that were available, and immediately I knew spring school was one that I wanted to send my kids to. Me and my wife were both left, were like, that was the one. They just really love the experience of going to school. They're excited to be somewhere regularly, but also is something where they're getting exposure to different things every week. So the parents get to be involved. Like me and my wife went to go read books. I got to go present on India when they're learning about India. They just had their performance, and they sang songs in 6 different languages. And that level of just ownership and excitement to explore and learn new things, I think, has been the biggest impact.
For 8 years, the spring school renting the space. It's a temporary space, and we are so thankful for that. But being in the temporary space is actually also limit our program, and we want to grow. We want to keep growing with our program. We want to provide the space where the kids actually can explore more. So our hope is actually the spring school can be for every children's, not just local or non-local, and we just want to be able to provide the education for every kids and not feel worried about not being able to, afford the expenses or the operational budget.
So what if the school doesn't exist anymore? Yeah, I'd be heartbroken. I think there's just something really unique when you really get to experience what school is. Obviously, if you look at a school on a list or drive by it, it seems the same as any other school, and where the unique community aspect is what happens inside. It is evident in the children, it's evident in the space that's created. I mean, it just blew my mind, at such a young age they were rattling traditional Indonesian instruments to the Ode to Joy, right? I mean, I didn't even expect that. They were drumming on drums that were recycled drums made out of bins. I mean, everything about what occurred at this event just made my heart soar, And so if the school doesn't exist, these opportunities don't exist, this community doesn't exist, this creativity doesn't exist. So, yeah, I'd be heartbroken.
Knowing that we start with one person and, to see now, is actually beyond. Sorry. To be able to reach the dream, we need everyone to share our story and then contribute in any kind of way. You know, you can contribute with your ideas, you can contribute with like setting up a fundraise for us, you can contribute with being part of the legacy contribution that we are going to create. You know, our dream is to create a space that is also creating a community. So it would be great to have that kind of support.